Hey guys, in this video, he teaches you how to make $100,000 with real estate online, and I drink water. Might add very, very good sparkling water. Holy shit, that's good.
Okay.
Alright, people. Take two, goddammit. We filmed a 20-minute video, and the audio didn't work. I mean, look at man. I spent $200 on this darn microphone. Come on, people. Alright, come on. I don't know what's going on. But it's working now, hopefully. But we're going to film another 20-minute video and find out at the end. So, that's good. But you guys are probably wondering, who the hell is this dude? Okay? This is my good friend and business partner, Clayton. I'm going to just call you Clayton. I'm not going to give out your last name. I don't know how comfortable you are with that. But Clayton is a social media marketer. He's got a business called Seven Figure Marketing Group.
Yep, 7-Figure Marketing Group.
And they're crazy. He's like a library of knowledge when it comes to social media. Does a lot of my social media stuff for real estate and for all my other businesses. And like I said, he's just a library of knowledge. Like, this guy knows everything that there is to know. So I'm going to let him. He's got like a whole thing you want to go through here. What is this? You got a whole, he brought notes. I mean, I'm impressed. So he's going to do his thing. I'm going to go get some water and let you do you. So I'll see you in 20 minutes. He's going to do his thing.
All right.
Do his thing. I believe in you, Clayton. This is how you know. This is how much confidence I have in someone when I say, it's all you. It's all you, Clayton. It's all you.
All right, guys. So first things first here. Let's get into... Let's reload this page here. Now, first things first here, let's start over. What you want to pick as your marketing objective is conversions. Okay, why is that? Is because with Facebook's Pixel, what you're able to do is see who's been looking at your landing page, right, from the ad, right? See how many people click on your ad, and then go to your landing page, and then go to the page after that. And then use things like the custom audiences to really, really get the most out of your retargeting campaigns. Retargeting basically means that once they see the ad and they go to your landing page, people that went to your landing page, you're able to target again. And it's widely known fact that 80% of sales are made after the 5th contact. You know, it's just the way humans work. We really don't see the ad until like 2 or 3, touches, I guess. And then set up. All right, continue. Now, first things first, here's the Facebook pixel. If you once you create the pixel, after you pick your objective, first things first is one to pick the location. Now, the location, you don't want to target the whole United States starting out. First, what you want to do is type in your local area. In this example, we use Irvine. Oh, let's not use that. Use Irvine here. Use Irvine, and you're able to, gauge that. For this example, we'll just go, 30 miles. 30-mile radius from the center of Irvine. Right? We'll keep the age and gender the same for now. Now, detailed targeting, important here. First, what you want to do is target people that are likely to move. Right? We have an audience of about 30,000 people. Right? Now, here's the important part. You do not want to just, people that are new home, buying a house, first-time home, first-time buyers, right? New house, Zillow. No, this is not what you want to do. Not only is it just going to broaden your audience to a point where you don't really know what you're targeting, these have, it's just not what you want to do. It's what a lot of people do is they just click on just interest after interest after interest, not really know why they're doing it or anything like that. What you want to do is you want to target people that are likely to move. You want to narrow the audience, right? And you want to target home owners, right? Now what this does is it targets people that are likely to move, that are also homeowners, right? If we put homeowners up there, then you would target people that are likely to move that may or may not be homeowners, right? In the same way, if we target homeowners and people that are likely to move, you might get homeowners that are never going to move, right? So it's important to narrow that audience as opposed to just throwing that homeowners up there. And now our reach is about 9,400 people, right? Now, the next thing you want to do is, take care of your budget here. You want to start with $5 a day. Now, why is that? Is because first, you're really not going to know what's going to work the most efficiently. You're not going to know, what are the details that are making this ad convert, right? It's good for split testing. Instead of doing a $20 a day ad, have 4 $5 a day ads that are completely different, right? Just to text what works, and you never really know why it works. You just know it works, right? It could be something like, the picture is mostly blue, right? With that wording, or the wording's different, or this or that is different, or the funnel's different. You never really know going into it what's going to work, right? But once you find out, then you're able to really go from there. Now, that's giving me a little bit of trouble here. Okay. The next thing you want to do, welcome back.
Hello, everybody.
Next thing you want to do is pick your format. For this example, we'll do single image, right? Now, if you do single image, you're able to do a free stock image. If you do not have a high quality picture of the house, you're able to go on free stock images, type in home or real estate, and they give you really clear pictures. Again, you can test and see what works, right? You can see, first time buyers might convert more than, this couple, right? If you're targeting couples, more than likely this will work. Again, you never really know what's going to work.
And you know what? And keep in mind too your demographic, because like when you're working with sellers, you do not want them to be attached to that house at all, right? You want them to just look at it from a financial perspective, like a business. But if you're talking to buyers, it's like, hey, look how much you love this house and you want to have all these great memories. And so keep that in mind about who you're trying to target. And then, and I think I heard you say it earlier about just experimentation and testing. Mm-hmm. You have to constantly just try something new and to see what will convert and what won't. But anyway, sorry to cut you off.
Exactly. No, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And you never really know. So for this one, say we're doing these people hanging out. It's 1,000 by 667. Now we get into, okay, what is this ad about? Now the most powerful thing you could do, and you see this you may even be targeted by these ads if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or, things like almost all social media that offers advertising has what's called a freebie ad, where they give something for free in return for their email, right? And once you have the email, your job is done. Everything after that is just gravy, right? So you would take them through that sales funnel we were talking about a little bit earlier. That, okay, you have your ad, right? Once they click on the ad, they get redirected to what's called a landing page, right? In that landing page, you want to say, enter your email here for benefit, right? For a guide, for a course, a program, anything you can give for free in exchange for that email to collect your emails. And that's the fastest way to grow a business, is through email marketing. Once you have that email, you're golden. Now, the next after that is your call to action. You know, in the next 24 hours, we're offering free consultations. Call this number here. Right? And it's a picture of you, picture of a house, you know, something that will entice them to call you, basically, in that next section. So yeah, we were talking about different things you're able to give away. Mm-hmm. One of the things we were talking about was that
was ebooks.
Right.
So I think a good thing to do, like in my market, I know that one of the things I'm pushing as an agent right now, from an agent perspective, less from an investor perspective, but from an agent perspective, is houses sell incredibly fast here. The average on market time for a single family home right now in South Orange County is 26 days, which is historically low. Anything under 60 days is considered a seller's market, so it's half of that, which is just super, super fast. Okay, so houses are just flying off the market. I mean, I literally know people from experience that have listed a house and in the same week sold it and closed on it the week after that. I mean, it's just ridiculously fast. Okay, so that's one thing I'm pushing. Another thing is, how they can get more for their house. So like a good idea that I came up with earlier and that I think you guys can use, either way, agent, investor, is, hey, 10 things I can do to my house right now to sell it for more, or 10 things that I can do to my house right now to sell it faster, and stuff like that. That's going to bring them benefit and establish your credibility and your expertise. Because if they're reading through the book, they're going to know, like, is this guy for real, or is this BS? So you do have to know what you're talking about, but most people do, and you can look it up. It's easy information to find. It's a website called google.com, and that'll tell you anything that you want to know. So, yeah, that would be my advice. But I'm sure you've done a bunch of stuff. So
Right. No, that's perfect. That is perfect. That as long as you stick to the attention, right? Getting their attention with whatever works, right? A benefit, and then bringing them home with the call to action. The call to action is important, right? If you have no call to action, you're not really getting any.
There's no point to it.
There's no point to it.
Yeah, right.
If you're using for lead generation, whatever, right? And going down here, when we get into the text of the ad, okay, getting their attention, literally saying attention, right? Attention, Irvine, right? Because you want to get the people's attention that are in your local area, and they see Irvine, they're not really used. More times than not, they're really not used to seeing ads that are local, right? Unless they have a local business running ads for their service or restaurant, right? Most of the ads out there are going to be things that aren't local. So once they see, attention Irvine, and they're in Irvine, they're like, okay, what's going on here? How do they know I'm in Irvine? Check this out here. So, attention Irvine homeowners. That's even, more targeted. Like, oh, I'm a homeowner. I'm in Irvine. Let me pay attention.
Yeah, right. It's funny.
Did you know? And this is where you would want to insert that shocking fact, whatever it may be. And then you'd want to say something along the lines of, I'd like to give you my free guide program. You guys are able to play around with this based on what you got, what you want to put out. Give me a free guide on whatever the subject is, right? And you say something like, and guess what? It was written. This is where you kind of get in the credibility thing. Like, okay, why should I get this guide? You could just be some random person, right? Written by a real estate pro Fish. Cannot type today. Real estate professional. And then just type in your name here. And you just say something like, "That's me." Exclamation point. All right. And then it could just be the subject here. Subject.
When you say subject, like, what do you mean? Like, in this case, if you're going to run this ad, what would that be? Like, just real estate in Irvine, or like what?
Basically, and this is the headline, and this is important. I'm glad you bring that up.
Okay.
Is based on whatever information you're giving them, you want to come up with a subject line that matches that.
Okay.
So it's all based on what we're giving them.
So, like, if your shocking fact was houses sell in 26 days in Orange County, then your headline could be fastest market in OC ever.
Exactly.
Okay, something
exactly.
like that.
Something to really get that attention, stop them, to get them to read the text. And once they read the text, they'd be more amped to click the call to action, whether it be learn more, download, or even no button. Whatever converts more. Again, you never really know. And once they click that, they go through the sales funnel. And after that, your job is done. Right? You want to add that's going to get them to the first page, which is the landing page.
Mm-hmm.
So then your pixel is able to see that and say, oh, okay, let's either retarget them based on what you want to do with your custom audiences, right? Or do a lookalike audience is I want more people that do this, right? And Facebook knows the last person that burped in 15 minutes in the room in South Indonesia.
In South Indonesia.
Right, they know everything.
And they do know everything. The greatest spy agency of all time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They actually partner with different data servers that give them information. So you could be doing something like shopping for new Yeezys on this website and then see 10 Yeezys ads in a row after. And you're wondering, like, okay, this is peculiar. This is weird. What's going on here? Right?
Because they all trade data.
Yeah, they all trade data. Right. And it's creepy and beautiful at the same time. Beautiful for us. Kind of creepy. And that's why it's called a pixel. Because it sounds nothing like a tracking code.
Right, yeah.
Right.
That's interesting. Huh.
They don't want, their people that are going on like, oh, I better not do this. Or I might see weird Kim Kardashian lipstick ads.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or Kendall Jenner's, which is actually sourced out of AliExpress.
Yeah.
Weird fact. How do I know that?
Yeah, that is a little. I don't know. That's interesting. That you know that for sure.
But yeah, you start to learn weird things with the social media.
Yeah, you know what? I guess you're right, huh? So let me say this first of all, and I don't know if you touched on this, but dude, persistence in real estate is huge. And I know you've told me this before that, even on social media, when you're marketing on social media, the amount of contact you got to make is like 4 to 7, contacts with them. Right. And they start realizing like, okay, this is the guy, this is a professional, he's taking care of me. You know what I mean? Same thing when you're calling up any type of marketing. And that's really, I think, the beauty behind, and obviously you know way more about this than I do, but behind social media marketing is that it's the same fundamentals as normal marketing. Like, there's no learning curve of marketing. The only learning curve is the technical side of it, which is, yeah, it's complex. But the beauty of it is once you understand it, I mean, you can target such a detailed audience in anywhere over the country in a specific area that it can really boost your business because you're not spending a bunch of money to print out a bunch of flyers and hope that your audience is good. And that's really, I think, that's, in my opinion, that's the beauty of it. And what I think is really the special part of it. But the actual marketing, like, you're gonna have a call to action, okay, you're gonna have an interesting thing that catches their attention, okay, like that's been around forever. So it's really just taking those old marketing tactics and putting them into a new modern template, I guess, right? So anyway, but that's that. I mean, this is stuff that I love in terms of business. I think it's the next, and I don't want to take Gary V's shine here, but I think Gary Vee's right when he's saying like Facebook is the next you know, ABC and NBC and CBS. You know, like I think that's where the attention's going.
Right.
So I think that investing in it now and understanding the system before most people do, especially in real estate. I don't know what it is about my industry, but no one wants to do this. Like 99% of real estate agents, investors, professionals, whatever, do not do this. And I don't know why, but the 1% that does makes like hundreds and thousands of dollars on Facebook, on social media. I have a mentor that literally was hyped. Like this guy was excited. He's my mentor, and he was excited to hear someone speak, which does not happen very often. And so this guy that came in and spoke, and he had one slide on his social media, and all he said was, yeah, you know, I started doing them last year, and I've already done over $200,000 worth of profit from social media alone. So, I mean, there's plenty of opportunity out there. You just got to learn it, and I'm glad that I could have someone like Clayton come down and talk about it. So he'll be in a couple videos on the course, and I mean, is that it? I don't know.
That's pretty much it. One thing to really, why this works is not only you're able to track, okay, who's seeing your ad, okay, who's going down the funnel, and then re-optimize, is that you see your ROI. You see, okay, this gave me this result. Okay, let me do more of this.
Right.
Right? With something like a bandit sign, you never know.
You never know.
Right?
You have no idea how many people even looked at it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know, you could ask someone, oh, okay, what was your ROI on that bandit sign? They wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So that's a couple things. I hope this helped, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing you're able to do, put in your website URL if you do have one, you know, LinkedIn, whatever. Really play around with this, guys. That's all I got. So
Perfect, man. Well, thank you for coming down. I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you in another video. And you know what? Everybody go out. I'm not getting sponsored by Dasani, but go out and get yourself a Dasani raspberry. What is this? Raspberry lemonade. This is very, very good. I highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Yeah. So anyway, catch you guys on the next video. Peace.